Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. Davante Adams, one of the most electrifying wide receivers in the NFL over the last decade, is officially making a seismic move that could reshape the NFC landscape. After years of dominating the passing game in Green Bay, and more recently with the Rams, Adams has decided to leave Los Angeles and sign with the Dallas Cowboys, donning the iconic number 88. For Cowboys fans, this isn't just a signing. It's the kind of move that instantly elevates a team's profile and makes the Super Bowl feel tangible. Rumors had been swirling for weeks, with whispers about Adams wanting to return closer to his home roots and find a quarterback who could consistently feed him the football. Sources close to the league hinted at multiple teams courting him aggressively, but in the end, it seems the lure of Texas, combined with the promise of a high-octane offense, won him over. Analysts are already speculating how his presence will change the dynamic of Dallas's receiving core, where his experience, route running, and red zone prowess could create nightmares for opposing defenses. The moment this news broke, social media erupted, with fans and pundits alike weighing in on how Adams might redefine the Cowboys' aerial attack. What makes this move particularly fascinating is the timing and context surrounding Adams' career trajectory. After a challenging stint with the Rams, where injuries and system fit occasionally limited his impact, Adams is now entering an environment that seems tailored for his skill set. Dak Prescott, coming off a season where the Cowboys' passing game showed flashes of brilliance but lacked a true alpha receiver, suddenly has a weapon who can change games on any given snap. The chemistry between Prescott and Adams will be under a microscope from the very first training camp, as fans and commentators alike anticipate a connection reminiscent of Adams' peak days in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. Even more intriguing is how this signing might impact Dallas's offensive strategy. With Adams stretching defenses deep and demanding coverage, it could open up lanes for other playmakers, including CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard, creating an offense that feels almost unstoppable on paper. Rumors within NFL circles suggest that the Cowboys front office viewed this signing not just as an upgrade at wide receiver, but as a franchise-defining move that could signal their Super Bowl intentions for the next few seasons. The buzz isn't just about talent. It's about narrative, history, and the audacious nature of a team willing to make a headline-grabbing move. There's a sense that this signing might have a ripple effect across the league, as the Cowboys instantly become one of the most talked-about teams this offseason. Competing franchises are reportedly watching closely, wondering if this will push them to make similar aggressive moves to keep pace. The NFL community is buzzing with speculation about whether Adams' presence in Dallas could alter the balance of power in the NFC East, where rivals like the Eagles and Giants will now face a receiving threat that can single-handedly dictate coverage schemes. Conversations in sports media circles are already hinting at the cultural impact as well. Dallas has historically been a high-profile market, and Adams stepping into this environment brings both excitement and pressure. From the fan base to the locker room, expectations are soaring, and every practice, every preseason snap will likely be scrutinized. The narrative is clear. Adams isn't just signing a contract. He's signing onto a team with immediate championship aspirations, and the Cowboys front office is sending a message that they are all in. In interviews, unnamed sources have described the signing as a perfect fit from both a football and marketing perspective, highlighting how Adams' personality, work ethic, and reputation for clutch performances make him a natural addition to a team hungry for postseason success. Behind the scenes, league insiders suggest the negotiation process was swift but intense, with Dallas making a strong push once Adams indicated a desire for a new challenge. The deal reportedly includes incentives that reward him for receptions, touchdowns, and team success, signaling that both parties view this as a long-term partnership with high expectations. The Cowboys' roster construction is suddenly very different with Adams in the mix, as they now possess one of the most feared passing attacks in football. Rumors about potential defensive adjustments by opponents are already circulating, with teams likely to double cover Adams, which could create opportunities for other receivers and running backs. Analysts are excited about the chess match that could unfold week after week, imagining defenses forced into difficult decisions every time Adams lines up on the field. Social media platforms exploded with mock highlight reels, fan reactions, and speculation about how soon Adams will score his first touchdown as a Cowboy. This is the kind of story that captures the imagination not only of die-hard NFL fans, but casual viewers who recognize the magnitude of a superstar changing uniforms. Adding to the intrigue is the historical weight of the number 88 in Dallas. Legends like Michael Irvin wore the number and cemented it as part of the Cowboys' identity. Adams choosing 88 isn't just symbolic, it's a statement. It suggests he's embracing the legacy while also writing his own chapter, blending past greatness with present potential. Pundits have been quick to point out that Adams has the skill, experience, and mindset to honor that legacy while elevating the team to new heights. Rumors have already begun to swirl about how this could inspire other players to push harder, knowing the organization is willing to invest in elite talent. The locker room energy is expected to shift as well, with younger receivers learning from a seasoned veteran who has consistently performed at an elite level. It's the kind of storyline that makes off-season chatter feel electric, blending nostalgia, strategy, and pure football excitement into one high-stakes narrative. Of course, not everyone is convinced that the move guarantees immediate success. Critics point to the adjustment period, the chemistry that must develop, and the inevitable attention Adams will draw from opposing defenses. Yet, in the world of NFL rumors and buzz, the excitement around Adams joining Dallas far outweighs the skepticism. Every media outlet, fan forum, and social media feed seems to be amplifying the same question. Can Davante Adams make Dallas a legitimate Super Bowl contender? The conversation isn't just about stats or contract numbers. It's about legacy, timing, and the audacious nature of a team willing to bet on a transcendent talent. As training camp approaches, all eyes will be on Adams, Prescott, and the rest of the Cowboys' offense, as the league braces for the potential fireworks that could redefine the NFC landscape. For now, the chatter continues, and the rumor mill is alive with speculation about the immediate and long-term impact of this blockbuster signing. Speculation surrounding Adams' move to Dallas has ignited debates not only about strategy, but about locker room dynamics and leadership. Veteran players and coaches reportedly see him as a stabilizing presence who can elevate the professionalism and performance of the entire squad. Rumors indicate that the Cowboys coaching staff is already planning to integrate Adams into multiple packages designed to exploit his unmatched route running and situational awareness. This could mean creative alignments, frequent motion, and the kind of game planning that keeps defenses guessing. Analysts are predicting that his impact won't be limited to just receptions and touchdowns. His very presence on the field forces defensive coordinators to rethink schemes and prioritize coverage that could otherwise be allocated elsewhere. Fans are already imagining highlight reels of Adams breaking off deep routes against double coverage, extending plays, and turning critical third downs into game-changing moments. The rumor mill suggests that the team views Adams as the missing piece in their championship puzzle, capable of turning a talented offense into a historically dominant one. Every mention of the Cowboys in media now carries an undercurrent of, with Adams, anything is possible, which is exactly the kind of narrative that makes off-season speculation irresistible. Off the field, the buzz around Adams' arrival is equally intense. His move to Dallas, one of the NFL's most high-profile markets, guarantees massive media attention, increased merchandise sales, and a rejuvenated fan base eager to see a superstar in their colors. Rumors hint at sponsorship opportunities and appearances that could make Adams one of the most visible faces of the league outside of pure gameplay. Fans have flooded social media with predictions, mock uniforms, and countdowns to the first game where Adams will suit up in 88. Local coverage is expected to treat him like a cultural phenomenon as much as an athlete, highlighting the broader impact of such a signing beyond statistics. Sources suggest the Cowboys are fully aware of this and are embracing the opportunity to leverage Adams' star power to energize the stadium, the fan base, and the team culture. In every conversation about Dallas offseason moves, Adams' name now dominates the discussion, underscoring just how transformative a single player can be for both brand and football performance. Strategically, Adams' arrival could also influence draft and free agent decisions moving forward. Rumors have circulated that Dallas front office might adjust their approach to building the roster around him, seeking players who complement his skill set and allow him to thrive. This could include additional wideouts, tight ends, or offensive linemen designed to maximize passing efficiency. Analysts have started to project how defenses might adjust week by week, preparing for Adams' presence as a constant threat. The domino effect is real. As Adams changes the dynamic in Dallas, other teams may feel compelled to respond, whether through trades, signings, or scheme adjustments. The speculation has already prompted mock drafts and off-season previews to be reevaluated, with Adams' inclusion making Dallas one of the most intriguing teams to watch. The rumor landscape suggests that even subtle details, like how the playbook adapts to his strengths, could have significant consequences for the NFC at large. In short, this isn't just a signing. It's a ripple throughout the league. While much of the focus is on the offense, insiders hint that Adams' presence could also indirectly bolster the defense. With opponents forced to respect his deep threat on every down, the Cowboys' defensive unit might benefit from shorter drives, more predictable play calls, and opportunities to create turnovers. Rumors suggest the coaching staff is considering how to leverage the offensive pressure Adams brings to create complementary defensive advantages. Analysts have started theorizing about game flow scenarios where Adams draws double coverage, allowing other skill players to exploit mismatches. The intrigue isn't just in the obvious statistics of receptions and touchdowns, but in the subtle, strategic advantages a player of Adams' caliber provides. Conversations across media platforms increasingly center on the holistic effect of Adams joining the team, considering everything from red zone efficiency to time of possession. It's the kind of ripple effect that makes league insiders speculate about playoff outcomes and postseason readiness. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Beyond strategy, the cultural impact of Adams signing with Dallas is fueling endless debate. Rumors from insiders suggest that his leadership style, work ethic, and approach to preparation will influence younger players, encouraging a mindset shift across the locker room. Coaches reportedly see this as a chance to instill a winning mentality while leveraging Adams' experience in high-pressure situations. The buzz surrounding his arrival isn't merely about on-field performance. It's about setting a standard, inspiring teammates, and creating a culture where excellence is expected. Fans and commentators alike have speculated on the intangible effects, from increased locker room camaraderie to the kind of competitive atmosphere that breeds championship teams. In this sense, Adams' move is as much about shaping the team's identity as it is about football statistics. The rumor mill continues to churn with stories of his interactions with teammates, hints at mentorship, and glimpses into the kind of organizational impact a superstar can have. As the NFL rumor cycle intensifies, one theme becomes clear: Dallas has changed the narrative overnight. Adams in '88 isn't just a headline. It's a statement about ambition, audacity, and the desire to dominate the league. Sources indicate that every game will now be analyzed through the lens of what impact can Adams have. Fans are bracing for highlight reels, game-winning touchdowns, and the inevitable media frenzy that comes with a superstar joining a historic franchise. Analysts and insiders continue to speculate on how his arrival might shift playoff projections, alter draft strategies, and even influence the mental game of competitors across the NFC. Every mention of the Cowboys carries a heightened sense of expectation and excitement, fueled by the rumor-filled chatter of what could be one of the most impactful signings of the decade. In Dallas, one thing is certain: the rumor mill is alive, and the buzz around 88 promises to make this NFL season one to watch. Finally, the Adams signing sets the stage for a narrative that could define the next chapter of Cowboys football. Rumors and speculation aside, the combination of talent, experience, and market presence makes this move a focal point for the league. Every analyst panel, podcast, and social media thread seems to circle back to the same idea. Davante Adams in Dallas is a game changer, a story that will unfold in real time as the season approaches. From chemistry with Prescott to the strategic chess match against opposing defenses, every week will be scrutinized, debated, and celebrated. Whether this move translates directly into a Super Bowl is yet to be seen, but the buzz, the rumors, and the excitement it generates are already reshaping expectations. The Cowboys have made a statement, and the NFL world is watching, eager to see whether number 88 can turn whispers into victories and rumors into history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.